Previously.
Originally, this was supposed to be me and Travis. We were both gonna have our own cars, but
Travis had knee surgery that he's recovering from.
Travis is a massive celebrity.
He's beyond an ambassador. He is the sport.
He had taken a year off from rallying.
Pass the baton. Pass the baton.
Brandon, it took him 1 year with us. And by the second year, he was just at a whole nother level.
National champion, Brandon Semenuk and Keaton Williams.
Brandon Semenuk, Keaton Williams.
And now.
Couldn't be happier starting the season off in Sno Drift.
Just getting our way back into it, and him feeling his way back into his notes and things like that.
Felt right at home, right away.
Me.
You will never replace the number of kilometers that Brandon has done on this chassis.
he's confident he will win the rally.
This is Launch Control. The 2024 American Rally Association season is set to begin in a matter of hours. Despite the looming battle, it's all smiles at the pre-season photo shoot.
Coming into Sno Drift thinking I want a good result to start the year. It's one of those events, kind of a make it or break it. It's so easy to put the car off, but if you can have a good result, you're kind of in a power position for the rest of the season.
This will be the first time ever at Sno Drift where there's no snow. Luckily, it feels a lot like kind of Ojibwe, which is a good race for us as well. The sand's pretty good for me in general.
Where's your thumbs up?
Arms crossed. Hey, I'm just going through the poses, man. I only got 3. It's like blue steel, and blue steel. It's gonna be an interesting rally. It'll be a lot different than anything any of us have ever driven up here.
I think Brandon's pretty rock solid. And to be honest, Travis has a way of getting in people's heads. And I really think that he may have met his match with Brandon. Like, Brandon is pretty well focused on what Brandon does.
I wasn't really feeling threatened championship-wise. I was looking forward to the competition, and whatever happened, happened. Learning is priority, and the best way to learn is having a teammate in the same car where you can really analyze data and see where your loss or your gains are.
He can lean on me.
Not really, I can fall over.
No,
you can, she can.
Wow, no one's ever said I'm more serious than someone. We're good. Good match. High five.
I'm sorry.
Start of the 24 season, we're here at Sno Drift Rally with no snow.
A new season brings new expectations.
This rally for us is more about just filling our way back in, working on our speed, and then hopefully at 100 Acre Wood we'll definitely be able to push for that win.
Brandon coming into this rally, he's got to add a little bit of pressure with Travis, and he still want to prove to everyone that he is 2-time ARA champion. I'd imagine Travis will do Travis things and go flat out from stage 1, and hopefully we're right there with him.
Both Subaru drivers are champions who expect to win, but there's only one top step on the podium. Travis and Brandon are keenly aware that any missed podiums or points will set them back in the championship fight.
Travis plays to win for sure, so regardless of whatever he's got going on with his knee and any pain he may have, he's going to push through. He's going to be out there going flat out.
The 2024 ARA season consists of 8 rallies, and you count your best 7 results. Conditions this year are unusual. The Sno Drift Rally is short on snow, and it's pushing the teams into unknown territory.
Really looking forward to the year, and couldn't be happier starting the season off in Sno Drift. It's been probably my best rally. I tend to do really well on the ice for whatever particular reason. Brandon does really, really well in the mud. So I think he got his New Year's wish, and we got a lot of mud here, but Reed and I are going to go out and have some fun.
As cars leave for the stages, the opening leg will present a unique challenge. This event begins at night, forcing teams to juggle changing road conditions and rapidly falling temperatures. A rally is a series of stages, sections of forest roads that are closed to regular traffic during the event.
$5, I clean your window too.
Cars enter the stages one at a time, with a 1 or 2 minute window between them.
3, 2, 1, go. 60 to post. Left of a long horizon.
Brandon and Keaton are first on the road. From there they are on their own.
Clip 3 plus, sharp. 5 left short. 35, slippy, early 2 left plus.
It's them against the elements and the clock. A rally can total hundreds of miles over a weekend, so drivers can't possibly memorise every corner.
Right over 70, late 4 left minus in tree.
The co-driver reads detailed pace notes that describe the road ahead,
Tightens bad, ditch.
beyond what the driver can see.
4 left keep.
As they race through the stages, they're balancing the risk they're willing to take versus the need to keep the car in one piece to finish the rally.
Good luck, mate.
Yep, you as well.
Tonight, Travis is second on the road.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, left 3 minus buddy.
Aside from the odd clues in the tyre tracks on the road ahead, he has no way to know how fast Brandon is driving.
And max brow 50, flippy right 4 plus.
He faces the same unknowns as every other competitor.
Right 6 struts over finish.
When they finish one stage, they transit to the next. As the rally progresses, their stage times accumulate.
40, leftish over max jump, 100.
The nature of the sport is that no one is racing door to door. It's just drivers and machines versus the elements. And survival is as important as being fast.
Slowing, turn right 3 sharp, past blue.
Risk too much, and you could find yourself out of shape and losing time.
I missed it.
Right 4 short.
Go too easy and you leave time on the road. But you never know where you stack up until you finish the stages and compare times. So far, Brandon has set the benchmark. Travis is trailing. At the end of day 1, teams return to the service park. This is where rally cars can be repaired and adjusted for performance. It's also where the teams debrief.
Do you think it's going to deteriorate a lot for second pass?
Oh, it's going to get worse. The ruts are going to get big.
That was! Did you have Portaloo as your braking point? Someone moved the Portaloo. Like, that was my brake point. The spectator's on. I'm like, it's on the left. Portaloo, hit the brakes, the Portaloo. Hit the I'm like, there's a turn. It's like, we're not going to make it. We just backed it in. It was fun.
With Brandon now in possession of a significant lead, both drivers have a clearer idea of what tomorrow will bring and where they stack up.
I mean, I wouldn't say we're shaking off the dust. We're shaking off some mud. No drama. Good day 1. And then on to tomorrow's stages, which will be less rocky, a little wider, a little more forgiving, but really fast.
Brandon is that driver that's middle of the road, no chances, yet super fast. Travis back in the seat. We had a car issue, we had a couple of spins, we had a flat tire, all on his side of the service park. So it's always entertaining.
Because I didn't realize I had a flat until we started on the road. We took too long, so then I had to change the tire. And when I started, the fuel stopped working. Don't worry, the car, I'm keeping good shape, guys.
Day 2 has the bulk of the stage miles, and this is just the beginning of a long opening event of a long championship season. After a short night's sleep, the morning's focus is on 2 things: the time gap between the team's 2 drivers and tyres.
The conditions today are quite similar to yesterday. We've got a little bit more rain. Over a crest, it might be hard gravel underneath. You come into a dip, then it's all softer, a little bit muddy.
Snow tyres work well on snow, but wear out quickly on dirt. And while the harder rubber of the gravel tyres can handle rough, abrasive surfaces, they are useless on ice. Despite the risk, both drivers choose gravel tyres with a few extra grooves added. Now the teams must survive whatever variation of mud or snow this rally throws at them.
We have a pretty good buffer from yesterday, so no heroics today, but we definitely want to stay on pace with Travis and not let him take any more away. Anything could happen. A puncture is enough to take that lead away from us, so yeah, we just want to maintain a good gap just for safety.
Do what you can do in the conditions, keep it clean.
Yeah, will be me trying to carry the speed.
3, 2, 1, go 100 max maybe, 5 left minus, tightens in over late crest. Tight seconds. Early braking crest, sudden slope.
On stage, the team's predictions of the road conditions are proving correct.
Patchy snow, baby.
Mostly mud with some snowy gotcha corners.
Slippy late 4 left plus keep. Slippy braking baby, late 4 right plus long.
Sno Drift is one of the most tricky rallies of the season. It pretty much determines if you're in a power position or you're playing offense. Typically snow and ice, but this year was a different story. We had next to no snow and we were on gravel tires. It was pretty much a mud event.
With the correct rubber beneath them, Semenuk and Williams focus on consistency. Gambling their large lead for stage wins would be foolish.
Opens long. 40.
They take advantage of the dirt sections and stay cautious on the snow.
Right 5 sharp. Right 5 sharp. Left 6, 30.
Pastrana and Semenuk start the day with a stage win, but they have yet to consistently match the pace of their teammates in an identical car, so they begin to probe where seconds can be shaved.
Yes, the car is performing well for Travis, but he will never replace the number of kilometers that Brandon has done on this chassis.
Looking left 4 plus, open long.
Travis is a bit more, just give me a car and I'll drive it. And that's the way he's always been. He will change his driving style.
Yeah, left 3 minus.
To suit the car more than we would actually make the car fit his driving style.
Crest, right 5, tightens 4 over crest. And grip, left 5 minus long.
Does not look like grip.
Nope.
Travis is known for being able to take risks to gain an advantage, but the harder he pushes this weekend, the more time he seems to lose.
So went right before the spectator section, hit some ice coming down a hill. Me. It's like we found the only snow there and just stuffed it, like kind of in the snowbank.
Left 4 plus, tightens hard.
A couple corners later, we come over a crest and the ice went away and I pitched it in the corner thinking we were going to slide and I hooked up and ran over a stop sign.
Compounding the situation, a snow-filled radiator leads to overheating, almost ending their rally.
And then all the lights came on and we're overheating and we thought the engine was gone.
Hard,
pressure high.
jump 4, tightens hard. We've damaged it hard. They said if red comes on, we have to stop.
And we pull over and get out and he goes, hey, there's a lot of snowpacks. We got all the snow out and got back in the cars, buckled up and took off. So we lost like 3 minutes on stage, but despite overheating, the engine's still good.
But it isn't all bad news. They are quickly learning the strengths of this new car, even if the education is bumpy.
Max left 6 over 125.
One might even say painful.
Pass yellow sign. Over 125 times 3 plus pass yellow sign.
And for Travis, there might be more pain than he is willing to admit. Travis's long-term physical ailments stem from a life pushing the limits of what's possible.
The biggest challenge for Travis is he has a life outside of rally. And the life outside of rally involves doing things that damage your body.
It's been a lot of fun, but finally the knee just couldn't do it anymore. I was looking into a new hip too, still need that, but I said I got enough time, ended up doing the knee replacement, had some complications, had to go back into surgery.
It's supposed to be an in and out procedure, but here we are. Now they gave me a drain and a catheter. The drain I like. Not sure why they gave me a catheter again.
Being 100% healed coming into the Sno Drift Rally turned into being still pretty hurt with the knee coming into it.
You're a little bit older, recovery time's a little longer. If you have trouble sleeping, you're in pain, you're sore. It's really hard to do that and compete at a world-class level.
As an athlete, I understand what that's like and how it can affect your mindset and things like that, but he is a competitor through and through.
Did not really officially have the doctor's approval. Fingers crossed behind the back. I was like, yeah, I'll be safe.
My view is that it has been underestimated, the effort that should have been put in place for Travis to be ready to compete against Brandon at the same level. Unfair, honestly, to expect from Travis to perform the same way as Brandon.
Luckily, we're through most of the snowy stages, other than the snow that came down this morning, and who knows how much is left. It's pretty much gravel tires start to finish for this rally. It's the tire choice, especially just because of the high chances of punctures.
Had a couple close calls right at the beginning, kind of backed it down to regroup, and Brendan just, on the slick stuff, on the ever-changing conditions, he's amazing. was a flogging. Haven't been beat like that in a long time, maybe ever. So
basically, Travis, he jumped in the car, couldn't keep up with Brandon's pace, and then he starts going back into his the old way of driving the previous car, which is sending. You send it, and then it's a loop that is very difficult to get out of.
Into the final evening of competition at round 1 of the ARA Championship, and it's mixed fortunes for the team. Pastrana is struggling to get back into his rhythm, while Semenuk is thriving.
Tightens clip, and max 5 left short, 125 braking, turn cut 2 left, slippy exit maybe.
So is Rally in America. If you need a clear example of how the sport has grown, look no further than Bonfire Alley.
Bonfire Alley is always the best part of Sno Drift. I've only been through it once, last year, and it was awesome. This will be a new experience. We go the other way, and it'll be all gravel, but I imagine it's the same atmosphere.
Three, two, one, go 200. Slippy, late 5 left. Over 155, gear maybe.
Fans trek out to a remote stage, pack in and build bonfires to keep warm. The result is a spectacular party that stretches well into the night.
105 up. Braking. Turn late clip 1 left plus round orange. Back. Neat exit. 150. Max 5 right. Carry 350. Mid over max horizon jump. Right over 200. Max 5 left plus over finish.
As the teams blaze through the alley, the fans celebrate, with the fires fueled by what can only be known as the Pastrana effect.
Travis Pastrana's relationship with Subaru of America is part of the legacy of this era of motorsports.
The sport was a different world back then.
He came in as a pretty well-known action sports star. He had driving talent. He had certainly the passion for the sport and the passion for the brand.
I mean, we all like to go out and have a good time and put forth the best effort. With Travis, it's always been put on the best show as well.
You have the driver that can win, and then there's drivers that are entertainment and clicks. And Travis somehow merges those two really nicely.
That's because he's been that guy since he was a kid through developmental years. So in a way, that's who he knows how to be.
He doesn't cover anything up and he doesn't make anything up. And that's what helped build the sport. That's the authenticity that this sport has. Same with the Subaru brand. They've all been elevated because of Travis Pastrana's involvement.
Oh my gosh, Adriana.
His position is beyond an ambassador. He is the sport.
3, 2, 1, go. 300, left 5, kicks over 155. Slowing crest, turn left 1. 70, slowing crest, turn left 1. 200, right 5. After 200, we're getting a right 5. Just here.
The final miles are complete at Sno Drift Rally, round 1 of the American Rally Association Championship, and it's a 1-2 finish for Subaru Motorsports USA.
Same but opposite.
It's a moment for everyone to catch their breath after a long event. Both drivers achieved what was asked of them, accepting that their missions were different, but their trajectories will soon collide.
That's cool. First ever rally right here in Sno Drift. Stayed at the hotel right down the road. You want me to sign this one?
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that is How did you find this? Where did you? eBay, awesome. I gotta go on eBay.
Sno Drift 2024. We had clean stages, no big dramas, and obviously bag some points, and hopefully we can keep this momentum. 100 Acre Woods next. It's always been a great event for me. Travis has also done really well there. He kicked my ass a few years ago, so it'll be an interesting one.
We all knew Travis would have a little bit of a learning curve with this chassis. He pulled home second place points the whole thing, which is a fantastic result for him, first time in the car, and I couldn't be happier for the guys.
The new Subaru, it's amazing. Ree was the best she's ever been on notes. The car is the best car that I've ever driven. We got to get closer. I need a win. Yeah, it's time to get back in the woods, and this is what separates the people that do their homework and the people that don't. And Brandon's been doing his, and we're gonna do ours.
I think in his mind, he really thought that he could come in and win on the first rally in that car, but just knowing what we went through in the testing and this and that, I thought it was a bit ambitious. I think it'll take him a few events to get up to speed. I fully took advantage of that, knowing that in a few events, he's gonna start to find the speed in this car and understand the car, and then I'll have a tougher battle on my hands, but I don't want to give up the first couple rallies and give up those points knowing that.
Travis is only going to get faster. He's still recovering on this knee thing, and he'll have a really good showing at 100 Acre Wood. I have a lot of confidence. And likewise for Brandon. Brandon's going to, he checks the boxes, puts in a great performance. He's going to be tough to beat this year, but Travis will get faster.
Next time on Launch Control.
We definitely entered with just a bit too much speed.
Left 6 minus.
Scared myself multiple times.
I think he was shocked at the speed of the competition.
No one likes to be, trailing the guys they want to be beating.
You're ripping through red lights going 100 mile an hour down Pennsylvania Avenue. It doesn't get old.
Just looking at Brandon's lines, I almost got scared. I'm like, I don't know that I'm willing to go that hard.
It's definitely one of those ones that puts you in check.
It's like gambling. You can only bet so much.